Hi guys, long time no see. I want to just catch up a little bit because it felt like it was a long time I did a video. And I want to talk about I can't post pictures on YouTube, and that's too bad because I do post some things on Instagram, and sometimes I draw some tarot cards or oracle cards. And yesterday I draw a card about Pluto, the planet, that is all about transformation and like bringing the darkness into light, bringing up bringing the darkness into light. And therefore it can be, and I'm just talking about like from my own experience right now, what I have felt and what I was experiencing after I drew this card and I did that post about transformation. I was trying to sleep, but the energy was so high that I really couldn't. And my daughter had really trouble in sleeping as well. And I have felt this buzzing, like the energy is not stuck. I don't know stuck, but it's moving so fast in the energy system, in the energy system. So it feels like it's vibrating, or it feels a kind of chaotic in the mind sometimes. And I felt yesterday it felt like chaotic in the energy, in my body. And today I drew another card that was saying like let yourself rest, be held, and like this deep, that you need more of this deep replenishment. And I drew that card this morning before I got to work, and it my day wasn't really exactly calm, or I wasn't in deep replenishment. It was very stressful, or I was in a good mood, but it was very much to do, a chaotic energy. It was a chaotic energy. And I have got the message to rest more, to slow down, and to not to be so out of my body, to be more present. And I have got these messages, or like intuitive hits from my guides and my higher self, even in the dream state. They are trying to get to me, like they're trying me to see where, because I often use my dreams when I do remember them. I use my dreams to transform. I use my dreams to transform. I use my dreams to heal something that I don't see. I see my dreams as my unconscious. That when I do remember my dreams, I get to my unconscious states. I see my unconscious behaviors, and I can then apply them in my waking life. And I have got these messages of like that I'm afraid. I don't know where I will be if I slow down, if I will be calm and like not being so protective all the time. Because I can be very defensive, or not defensive, but it's like I'm protecting my heart. I'm protecting my energy. I'm protecting me very much. And it's like, you don't have to It's good to be protective of your energy, but sometimes I get too defensive and I get too much in the ego. That it's okay to slow down. It's okay to just be. You don't have to be something for someone all the time. You don't have to be nice all the time. Don't try so hard to be anyone else. Don't try to be something all the time. We do try so much. We try so much because we don't feel that we are enough as we are. And so many of us, we are so stressed because we put the pressure on ourselves to be perfect, to work a lot, to have money, to have a status of some kind in social situations. And it's so much because I just did a post on Instagram about this deep replenishment and rest, and to be held by yourself, by your guides and higher self, and by your near and dear ones, your family also. Because we do live in a society, in a world, not just society, we do live in a world that is very hectical today. It's very, it's so much, we get so much stimuli from our phones and our, like, just the energy around us all day. When you are at work, when you're walking on the street, when you're walking on the street, when you are, like, it's so much sound from traffic, from animals, from your kids, and the TV and music and radio, and always do what you feel like doing. Sometimes I love, like, listening to music that really cheers me up. But sometimes I can't stand any sound at all. I can't stand anything. I just want to, like, drive in my car and just be quiet. Just be quiet with myself. And I do love it. I used to hate it. I used to hate to be with my thoughts and be with myself. But now I love it so much. It's so... I really... For me, it's important to have those minutes or hours just for myself. And I do prioritize today to set aside this time for myself, or for the quiet time, just going deep within time. For me, that is important. And I feel like I think that it's a lot of you who really need to slow down, and to need this quiet time, and to need this time with yourself, with you, and with your guides and your higher self. It's important because in the quiet you can start to feel more, instead of being in the head so much, in our thoughts. Because when we do slow down, when I slow down, I can sense more. I can get a more... It's easier to feel what I really want to do. If I'm too stressful, I can get like lost in the head, and in the what to do, and what is next, what is next. I'm not in the present. I'm not being present. And I can feel my body like start to, how should I? It's like I get wired up. It's like I get really, really wired up, and I can get to like brain fog or like confused when I get too stressed. I get confused. I can't really focus. And yeah, take care of yourself. And I say that to myself as well. Like, I feel it's like a deep calling within to really to take this deep replenishment and fill up, like fill myself up with some loving energy, some calmness, some stillness, some boundaries for myself, just to feel good. Not boundaries to from a judgmental state, or like I need to do something, therefore I need boundaries, or not in that way. More boundaries for myself to feel more joy and ease, to feel more ease. Because we aren't really built to be in a survival mode all the time. But we do have a state of being in this world where we are on survival mode. And in these times, it's so much happening in the world. It's hard to keep the focus on going within, to keep the focus on being in the present. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. So take these little micro times, micro minutes, microseconds to just stop and breathe and try to feel into your own energy more and more and more, because that is it's something you have to exercise. It's something you have to exercise every day to come into ease. It's nothing you just do in one day and now you're in ease. And in the present, it's an exercise. Like anything, you need to invite more in your life. We need to exercise. We need to like invite it more bit by bit. Take it as it comes. Because either way, you are perfect. How you are being in this now, you're perfect. And either you are doing what you feel like doing, or if you're still doing something that you don't really feel like doing anymore, you're still perfect. You're still perfect. Let it take time. Or not. Whatever. But yeah. Take care of yourself. And I will see you again.